Hey Leo, and welcome to your monthly reading for August 2016. Um, this is your birthday month. I want to say happy birthday to all of the Leos out there. I'm a Leo myself, so I'm joining the celebrations. Um, I usually don't or haven't done this, but I've already pre-shuffled the cards, and I've actually pulled them too because I started this video and then I had to stop it and start over again. Sometimes I feel like I should reshuffle, but this time I just don't feel like I should reshuffle. It's as if the universe is telling me to stick with the story at hand. Like, that's my story, I'm sticking to it, kind of thing. So I'm not going to reshuffle this time. I'm going to show you the cards as I have previously laid them out. I also wanted to make an effort to shorten the length of the videos a little bit until I can get a feel for how you guys as viewers like your readings. I know some people like for you to get to the point, and other people's want a more in-depth look at the energies that surround them. So with that being said, let's get started. Leo, the first card that let me get my cards over here. The first card that I drew for you is the Ten of Wands reversed. And with the Ten of Wands reversed, when I see the Ten of Wands upright, this always looks to me like somebody who is trying to hold it all together. Somebody who is using all his strength to support whatever it is that is in front of him in order, to handle that. Well, in reverse, Leo, I feel like, and I'm sorry, this is a 3-card spread. It's going to be your past, present, and your future also being your outcome card. So anyway, with the Ten of Wands reversed, Leo, I feel like you are coming out of a period, and you may still be dealing with some residuals where you feel like you were unable to hold it all together. Like, it's like you just could not get a handle on these situations that have been going on within you or around you. Like, you just could not harness that energy. And it looks like with the Ten of Wands in this case, I want to say two things. I feel like these are all of the energies, all sorts of energies bundled together. This was not just one situation or one thing that you were just really unable to get a grip on. This is all kinds of things. With this being the 10, and 10s are about endings and renewals. And this being in the past position, I feel as if you are coming out of that. And with that being the Ten of Wands, these are things that are coming to an end, and you are going to get an opportunity to renew your stance, to renew your settings, to renew your foundation. In front of these wands, there's green pasture, there's looks like a castle that stands ahead. And Leo, I feel like this was energies around tangible things and around home life. With the grass, the green grass and things like that, I feel like that these were tangible things that were there in front of you, but you just couldn't get a grip on the chaos that was around you or within you in order to move forward, in order to support whatever it is that you needed to support, to gain the strength, even because it takes, looks like, plenty of strength to hold these up, to hold this structure together. And Leo, maybe you are coming out of a time where you just couldn't gain that strength in order to get a handle on the tangible things, your resources, your creative energies, your passion, your your job opportunities, even maybe at work couldn't get a handle on the task that you need to complete, the responsibilities that have been given to you. And again, like I said, with this castle there in the foreground, I feel like there may have been some issues around home life, and you just didn't feel like you had the strength to support that home structure, to support your resources, to get a firm grip on those particular things. But like I said, with this being in the past position, and with this being the 10, which is about endings and the opportunities for renewals and creation, I feel like you might be coming out of that. In the present, Leo, your thoughts are still challenged. You're still dealing with chaotic thoughts there with the 6 of Swords upright. And as you can see, there's a woman and child there on the boat. And she's covered in some type of shroud or something like that, both with their heads down. And this looks to be uncomfortable. But if you look, they're right ahead, just not a very long distance away. There is the shoreline, and there is shelter, there's foundation, there's structure. You've got somebody behind you too, Leo, though, that is helping you row this boat. You don't see them. You may not even know that they're there. But what it seems like to me is with the 6 of Swords, again, 6 being about love and care and nurturing, domesticity. The 6 is represented by the Lover's card. So again, this may be a significant other that you're having chaotic thoughts around. Your mind is in confusion. But the good news is, even though, and swords are the ultimate weapon, but they represent intellect, thoughts, communication. They're also the biggest form of conflict. They're the most volatile suit in the deck. So you've got 6 swords that are piercing down into your boat, but just a short distance ahead of you is the shore. It's land. It's that house, that structure. What you need is just ahead of you. The answers that are so jumbled up in your mind are just ahead of you. The clearing is just ahead, Leo. It is just ahead. The sixes are also about being able to adapt and to transcend difficulties. Well, the chaos that you have in your head, the disruption, your clearing again is just ahead. Everything that you need is just ahead. That sorrow that you feel, and we can see that by the looks of the woman and the child. And let me say this, with the child sitting beside her, I'm going to say again that this is all, oh, I see anxiety. I see depression and anxiety. How am I going to make it with the kid or the kids? How am I going to make it to where I need to go? Well, Leo, not only is that a short distance away, and if you just roll your little tail off, and you don't even have to do it, there is something or someone that has got your back, and you don't even know that they're there. I'm gonna have to say, in this case, it is probably something divine. This may not be an actual person. This may be divine spirit, divine energy. This may be, and this is what it may take, is divine intervention to get you to shore, to get you to the clean, to get you over that water. And with that water there, that says to me that this is emotional conflict. There's an emotional trek that has to be made in order to clear the anxiety. You've got to get to that stability, to that foundation, to that shelter. You've got to get to that land, to that solid ground. And you've got to get there by sorting through the chaos in your head, by getting beyond the panic and disruption and depression and loss and sorrow that you feel. You can make it for yourself and for whomever's depending on you, which looks like this child. And I never noticed that child that sat by her side. Both of them look like they are sorrowful. So you've got this something that's behind you that's really doing the work for you, is the way that I see that, and can help you even if there are holes in your boat because of the swords. The distance is not so far, and you all can make it before you sink. That source behind you is your motor, your boat propeller, the thing that helps push you quickly to the shore. And that's in the present position. Leo, in the future position, you have the Three of Pentacles. And that's good news. This Three of Pentacles I could look at this as, like I said, the answers that you need that were with the swords being right just ahead of you. Threes are about communication. The communication that you have put out. Maybe you've put out, maybe there's been communication to someone or something, some source. Maybe you have cried out to God about the help that you need. And again, there are two people on one side, and then there's one person on the other side. Going back to the two people on that boat and the one behind, maybe again, this is you and that person or those persons that depend on you. And then there's that other person that is helping you, that other source that is helping you to get what you need. The Three of Pentacles are resources, it's money, it's financial stability, it's material possessions. And I also see the Three of Swords as the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which is thought, speech, and action. Well, thoughts. I told you the threes were about communication, speech, and the wands, action. And maybe not so much in that order, but within this spread, I see all three of those things. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, thought, speech, and action. Leo. Threes are about abundance. Threes are about working. It's about work, and it's about working with a team. It's about not taking all the credit for yourself. It's about being willing to take direction. It's about, and even let's just be a little bit more tangible about it. This may be the manifestation of work that you need in order to get to that structure that we talked about that's on the land that's just ahead of the Six of Swords. This may be the coming together of something that you've done that finally comes together and provides you with the resources that you need. So now you can hold it all together. It's not reverse anymore. You can hold it all together. You can harness these energies. You've got the strength to support whatever it is that you need to support your home, your children. And with the Six of Swords too, I see that as leaving one area and going to another. Maybe you're leaving an area of thought in your head. You're leaving despair and anxiety and depression behind. You're with the water there, you may be leaving some emotional conflict behind. Leaving emotional conflict behind may be about leaving a person. Some persons. Leo, you're ready to move forward. You are ready to get a grip on your situation. And it looks like you will with the Three of Pentacles. There is something that is coming that is going to give you some sort of abundance through your communication and willing to work. And if there's somebody there that is going to help you or some source there that can help you, work with that. Work with that. Don't just rely on it. Work with it and let it work with you, Leo. Because what you need is right in front of you. Yep. Leo, what you need is right in front of you. So, I think like that's the outcome to your month of August, Leo, is that you get what you need. Threes can represent a waiting period. That waiting period may be running concurrent with you getting to solid ground. But you get what you need. So now I'd like to go ahead and add these all up and see what we come up with number-wise that is going to give an overall energy to this reading. So 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 3 is 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. The overall energy for this reading is the number 10, which is about endings and renewals. Leo, you are leaving behind something. You're putting it to an end, and you are renewing what looks like you're, you're renewing your energies, your creativity, your opportunities. You're renewing your peace of mind. You are renewing your resources. You're renewing your methods of communication. You are renewing your companionships, probably with people as well. Leo, this is good news. Whatever you've been struggling with, you now have the opportunity to leave it behind and start over and get things that you need. Happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. This looks like this could be your birthday gift. Happy birthday. Enjoy it. If you made a wish and blew out the candles, your wish will manifest. You get to leave the junk behind. And you get to come into some abundance and even some companionship. Somebody's got your back. You've got some support. You've got some support that you don't even realize is there. Like I said, you've got support that you don't even realize is there. And all of these things give you the ability to take care of what you need to take care of, to hold it all together. You now have the strength. As your outcome in August, as you wrap up August, you will find that you now have the strength to hold it all together, Leo. Oh my goodness. That's good news to me too. So, Leo, enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday. Take the gifts that are given to you. Leave the mental mumbo jumbo and chaos behind, and enjoy the resources that will manifest for you. I hope to see you again next month.